Sup everyone, Zypher here. So in this video, I'll be discussing everything about the chrono crystals as to how you can farm them in general and what are some best ways to do that regardless of whether you are a new player or not, and also if you're free to play then how to spend them wisely. And this will be especially beneficial if you are a new player, so make sure to watch it till the end. So firstly, I guess the newer players don't know this, but most of the older players should. Even if you don't know, I'll say it right here that the amount of CC you get on average per week is roughly around 3,000 to 4,000. If it's 3,000, it's more of a weekish week. If it's anything around 4,000, then most people consider it a decent week. And so the main places where you can get CC from are firstly PvP. You can get like up to 1500 CC every 2 weeks from here if you, well, get in the decent ranks required for it, high enough ranks. And the other major source of chrono crystals will is Tournament of Power. Again, you can get up to easily more than 1000 CC if you um, rank decently high here as well. So this comes to almost 3000 CC in 2 weeks. So that's 1500 per week. Of course, if you rank high, but anyways, you should still manage to get 1000 per week from just these things. The other things are, of course, I'll just show you the stamps, these daily stamps. So in this, you can see for every 2 weeks, you'll get 1000 CC. You just have to do the daily missions for this, and then lastly the missions plan, which gives you 500 CC every 2 weeks. Apart from this, the legends ranking is also dishing out 300 CC, but this is per month. And so these are just the main things that will dish out CC to you. Apart from these, you can go to co-op and check the events. There's almost always something additional here that's giving at least 5 to 600 more CC, sometimes even more, sometimes less, depending on whether you have a Zenkai event available or not, or a raid event, which was up from this weekly reset. But of course, I've done it, so I've gotten all the CC from here. Apart from these, one more way to get CC is just equipment upgrading using erasers. You can re-upgrade the slots as and when needed. And if you're a new player, then you'll get a lot of CC from equipment re-upgrading. If you're an older player, then of course the number of slots you need to re-upgrade for 10 chrono crystals is like 100 or something. It's significantly lower if you're a newer player. So yeah, these are all the major things. Then of course there's friendship rank as well, but friendship rank I've never farmed myself, so I don't think I'll mention that too much. So these are the main ways to like hoard CC in general. Apart from these, I don't think I've missed anything. Yeah, story sometimes once a month, once every 2 months when the story gets updated, you get more than 100 CC from there. So yeah, these are all the main ways to get CC. Um, if you want an in-depth analysis, then you can request in the comments or something, but I don't think that's required. And so coming to how to spend CC. So I think I'm a fairly eligible person to tell how free to play players should spend their CC, because as you can see, I have basically, except for Daima, I have every character since before the 2024 Legends Fest. And I have every single Ultra since 6th anniversary. Like I have Ultra Gogeta here, I have Turles, I have Vegeta, Majin Vegeta, I have Gohan, I have Cell, I have both Goku and Frieza, right? So I have all the characters. And I have all the anniversary headliners as well. See, transforming UI, transforming Evolved Vegeta, Kaioken, Revival Vegeta, and then of course the two headlining units that ended the anniversary. So yeah, the best way, see, as a free to play, there's basically only two ways you can spend CC. First, actually maybe three ways. Um, yeah, the first most standard way of spending CC is kind of like what I do. It's it's you basically spend like a rotation or two on every banner. So how this works is you have to kind of like set your mind to it, like you're not going to spend more than, let's say, 6k cc on every banner, because you'll, if you save meticulously and do every single dailies and farm out every single events that you can, then I guarantee you most of the times you will manage to get enough cc for almost two rotations on every single banner. And so that's what I have done throughout my entire Legends. I was about to say career for the lack of a better word, so we'll go with that. Um, so yeah, that's one way to do things, that you spend a set amount of CC on every single banner. The second way, and many people do this, is to just wait for the characters they really want. Like I've seen people saving 20k cc for one single banner, or even more, 50k cc something for a single banner unit that they've wanted for a long time. For example, this UI, I saw posts throughout X which showed people holding lots of CC and not owning many other characters. For example, none of those people had Beast Gohan or the tag future Gohan and Trunks, just as an example. So they had not spent CC in a long while, just waiting for somebody like transforming you as Sign Goku. So that is the other way to do it. And this I think is obviously very reasonable, right? It's a game, so you are obviously spending your resources for a character that you actually want. The third way is probably the most, what should I say, the most intelligent way to spend CC is just to wait one day after the banners drop. What happens is that in one days you will get showcases from all the major players on YouTube, and then you can decide if the unit seems good enough to you personally. Because um, see, in some content creators, obviously all the content creators are pretty good players, so they'll not tell you anything wrong most of the times. The issue is that sometimes personal opinions tend to overlap, in the sense that someone might think a unit is much better than what you think and stuff like that, or well, maybe people play very passively and you have more of an aggressive play style. So in that case, of course, the value of a unit might be different for you. So just wait one day, check out the showcases. Of course, read the character kits yourself. It's very important towards PvP in general to know what characters are doing. And then just after one day, decide on whether you want to summon for that character or not. And the most ideal way to do this is selecting tags. So by tags, I mean, if you check filter here, there are character tags, right? There's many major tags. The most important ones, of course, Saiyans and Hybrid Saiyans. Then Android is a pretty important tag, although it's pretty dead in the mud right now. Um, and apart from Android, regen powerful opponents are important tags. Then Lineage of Evil is very good right now. God Key Fusion Warriors, Vegeta Clan Sun Family, Frieza Force. Yeah, these are Future, GT, Daima. These will be pretty much all the major tags. So what you can also do is, for example, you like Vegeta a lot, so it makes sense that you base your entire Legends collection around Vegeta clan. Now, what this means is that you save CC until a Vegeta clan character drops. So that way you'll have all single Vegeta clan characters. Now, the drawback to this is the teams will, with the characters you own, the teams might not always be meta. Like, for example, I know there were many people, unfortunately, who were waiting for a long time for a solo LF Vegeta unit, and well, what they got was him. So, yeah, we all know how that went. He was not at all sufficient for Vegeta clan as whole, and he did not do much for the tag. So there may be cases of discrepancies in case you say for particular tags, but this is the easiest way for you to most of the times get the unit guaranteed. Now, of course, this is a gacha game, so theoretically, there's a chance that even if you spend 50, 60k CC on a banner, you don't get a unit apart from the pity system. Yeah, so that exists, but yeah, so one way is, of course, to just wait for certain tags. Sun family is a great tag to save CC4. The only issue with something like Sun family, for example, is that they get characters very, very often. So you might not be able to save as much CC. But then again, the positive side is you'll almost always have a team that's viable. Also, if you save for something like sagas from the movies, they also get pretty strong characters um, very frequently, even though this is interesting. So there hasn't been a sagas character since Ultra Beast Gohana. I don't own certain characters, so I'll just check real quickly. Yeah, so basically, since Legends Fest, there has not been a single sagas from the movies character. Well, anyways, so this is all about saving CC and how a couple of ways on how to spend it. And lastly, if you have someone who can spend some money on the game, of course, I am not here to tell you if you should or you shouldn't. That all depends on your financial situation. I will say this though, if you are on your parents' money playing this game, then it's your responsibility to inform them of everything because it's their hard-earned money. You have no right to spend it anywhere without them knowing. So just keep that in mind. And I actually think if it's your parents' money, then might as well not spend it. They're not earning it just so that you can like almost waste it on a lottery game, so to speak. But yeah, if you make some money on your own or something and you're not sure where to spend it on, I'll tell you the two best places. One is obviously the web store, it gets pretty good deals. Um, the best one is similar to something on the shop here. Of course, it's for me, it will show in Indian rupees, but I think what this translates to is 10 US dollars for 1000 cc. I think it's a decent deal. And then, of course, 10 US dollars once again for 1500 cc in missions plan. This is the only thing I've ever bought, and I buy this not very frequently actually. I buy this only once during the big celebrations or something like that. I know that during this anniversary I just bought one missions plan, and before that I don't even remember when I bought it. So what this does is, again, for 10 or something dollars it gets you 1500 cc. The premium missions plan gives you 1500 cc for 10 US dollars. That is pretty good in my opinion. If this is the keyword here, if you're earning something yourself. Please, please, please do not spend your parents' money in this game, in any game in general. I don't understand why people spend money in games for skins or something. If unless, of course, you are running it yourself, then you are free to do whatever you want to do. It's called, it's a funny thing called financial independence. It makes people do stupid things, like spending in this game, which I do a lot. Anyways, that is it for this video. I hope it gives both the old and newer players some clarity. If there's something more you require, then of course I'll be there checking the comments. See you in the next one.